Hello everyone, Oguri here. So today we are back for another Champions meeting, guy. The next Champions meeting is gonna be the same one as the last year, which is Taurus High in the Japan Derby courses. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at the courses and every other things that you need to know before actually training for the next Champions meeting. So yeah, here we go. So first off, we have the Taurus High information. The race course is gonna be Tokyo. The distance is gonna be 2,400 meters, which is a medium distances on the turf tracks, right? The course gonna be left turns. The course gonna be held on spring. Weather is sunny and the track is gonna be good track condition. So that's a little extra thing for NTR, which she's gonna be again very good at this track because of the greens. Okay, so yeah, here are the greens that can be used in these courses. So you can take a look at them. I also take this from the game with website. So yeah, feel free to difference. And yeah, let's see what the course have for us in the next section. Okay everyone, so here's the course analysis for the Tokyo race course. Japanese derby to be exact. So we're gonna be starting here. This is the starting line. So I'm gonna mark with an S. Alright. So here's the end. So I'm gonna mark with a G. This is the end of the race. Okay. So let's take a look at the first leg, middle leg, and last leg. Okay. So first off is the first leg, right? When the race starts, you're gonna be starting here, and then you're gonna go until reaching the corner. This corner right here. Okay. This is gonna be the corner where the the first leg ending. I'm gonna mark it with an F on the left, right? Okay. That's the first leg. So yeah. If you look at it closely, you're gonna be starting a middle leg in the first corner, right? What does this mean? This means that the corner speed skill will be very good in this. Will be quite good. And all the corner skill will be proxying here. Most likely, like Maestro and Professors and everything will be proxy here. Yep. That's the gist of it. And yeah, the middle leg gonna starting from this point on. Okay. The middle leg is gonna be really long. You're gonna take a turn here. Then you're gonna go from here to here. Finish it at the last corner. Around right here. This is where the middle leg is gonna end. And it's gonna mark it with an M. Okay, that's the middle leg. After that, it's gonna be the last leg, right? The last leg is gonna be starting after that, and then until the end of until the goal, right? It's gonna be last leg where you start spurting and everything. I'm gonna mark you an L. Alright. Yeah, so that is the first leg, middle leg, and the last leg for these courses. Okay, so what kind of note that we can take from here? Alright. So first off, let's see the spurt timing. The spurt timing is here, right? So where is here? Okay, so it's in the corner. That's pretty obvious, right? Is in the corners right here. Right, so Sky, Dober, Ryan, it's gonna work here very perfectly. Okay. So yeah, again, runner is gonna take Seiyun every time. The extra thing that need to be taken is the corners right here. This is the last corner. This is the final corner, by the way. This is a fourth corner. I'm gonna mark with a 4. So this is the last corner you're gonna be passing. Right. Yep. It's the fourth corner you're gonna be passing, and it's the final corner race. What does this mean? That the difference between the spurt timing and fourth corner is 50 meters. Okay. 50 meters means it doesn't much of a distance, so you can have some final corner acceleration as well. Something like Suzuka Go, maybe Marusensky, the original Marusensky alt, right? The red Marusensky. It's gonna be working here as well. So yeah, that's a little bit extra that you can take from these courses. Okay, that's all the note I can make. Not all, I guess. There's a thing about these 3-7, right? 3-7 is gonna be starting around here. This is where the 3-7 start. Why you didn't know about the 3-7? Because we need to know. We need to know where Oguri is gonna be proxying or all, right? That's very important information. So yeah, Sven is gonna be proxying here. More, yeah. So as you can see, it's a little bit, just a little bit late to there. Just a little bit late to the spurt, but it's kind of make it. You can make it with that if you proc it with 777, right? So Oguri is not as strong as the last one because the speed doesn't carry over. Like the last Oguri is gonna be around right here, right? She gonna proc her speed and she gonna carry over the speed to the last burst, so that's why she's really strong in the last Champions meeting. But this time it's not the case anymore. Her all kind of, if you proc with 777, it's gonna be starting around the spurt timing, so it's still pretty strong, but it's not as strong as the last time she appeared. Okay, and yeah, combined with the Marusensky, the Red Marusensky all that you can inherit it to her, it's pretty a good choice for that, and it's gonna be really strong. I think she's gonna be very strong in this one, but she's not as strong as the last one. Like at the last CM, she just dominate every single match that I races. So yeah, that's about it for the 777, right? So next up is gonna be uphill and downhill, right? So we're gonna be, after the start, we're gonna be uphill here. Like this whole section is an uphill. This whole section is an uphill on the last corner to just a little bit further the starting line is the uphill. And here is the uphill as well. Yep, around this part is the uphill as well. That's gonna be U. Gonna be with the U. I'm running out of colors. But where's the downhill? The downhill is gonna be only one downhill, which is right here. There's a little bit of downhill there. Okay, so that's gonna be where the downhill kind of goes. Yep, so that's about it for these courses. If you have any question about the courses or just any question in general, feel free to drop it down below. Okay, after we take a look at the course analysis, here the UMAs that I recommend to use in the next Taurus High. Okay, so again, runner is gonna be, yep, Choco, Valentine Bourbon is gonna be dominating again. Valentine Bourbon's Season Sky is good if you can win the runner race, but I don't think Season Sky is gonna be that good because the runner race is pretty competitive, right? Like the chocolate Bourbon is really good at taking leads, so it's gonna be very hard for Seiyun to take lead unless you make a very good Seiyun Sky. So yeah, that's gonna be one of the downside for using Seiyun Sky. But if you take the first Seiyun Sky in the final corner, you're most likely gonna win if you Seiyun Sky got a lead in the last spurt, right? And yeah, again, Summer Marusensky is because, again, she is kind of similar to Valentine Bourbon, but I think she's a little bit weaker in these courses, so I'm gonna rating her a little bit lower than the others. Alright, so for free-to-play players, you can use Daiwa Scarlet. Daiwa Scarlet can be run either on runners or leaders. She can run both, but in terms of my opinion, I think it's gonna be runners, but I think it's very similar in terms of performance. So you can run Daiwa in either of the build. So it's either runner or leaders if you are a free to play player and you don't know what to do. So I'm gonna run just that. Okay. About Silence Scar though, she is a counter to every other runners, but if you can make her really good, she's not gonna be doing anything except that. So she's gonna be doing Onige strategy to counter every runners, to not let them get the lead and go off. So yeah, so if you don't have a good runners and you want something as a countermeasure to the other runner that your opponent might be running, Siska is a good choice for that. Again, but yeah, here are one of the strongest strategy in the game is runner. The next strongest strategy is gonna be leader, because leader is really good. Because of Oguri. If you have Oguri, she's gonna be really good in these courses. Again, as the course analysis say, 3-7 is really good and everything around that. So be sure to take Non-Stop Girl from Yukino Bijin or any other sources. Non-Stop Girl is a very good skills, a very good Excel and lane movement speed for leaders. Even runners take it, even beginners take it. Everyone takes Non-Stop Girl if you can, right? So yeah. So I have already marked the Non-Stop Girls, right? We have like Mayano Top Gun, which is a free-to-play choices, right? Free-to-play player want to run Mayano because she has a Non-Stop Girl of her own. So she can run very well with the leaders, and if you are lucky in the races, she's gonna be dominating the races. Because of her always very strong, but her always really hard to procs. That's only downside for Mayano Top Gun, alright? Fire motion is very good as well, it's a viable pick, alright? Marusensky, the red Marusensky, this is because again, as the course analysis go, Summer Marusensky is a very good choices. because of the all proc timing. It's a little bit late, it's like 50 meter late, but that doesn't matter as much. Yeah, so if you are running Oguri or any other leaders, you want to take the red Marusensky alt. Again, runner also take Marusensky alt, so she is a very important ultimate that you can get appearance. Yeah, if you have a red Marusensky, make her appearance and you're gonna be fine with most of the competitive. Again, Tomo Cross is a honorable mention. She's not particularly great, but I think she's gonna be really good if you can build her right. She is a little bit harder to build because of the 20% because of the stamina bonuses. So she's gonna be getting a lot of stamina. So if your power guard is weak and you still want to train some stamina for this, it's gonna be good to take someone that has 20% stamina in there instead. Okay, for the betweener choices, again, it's a casino build. Yeah, betweener can only run casino build. We have the normal recap. The normal recap is gonna be stacking with a lot of acceleration, including like Dober, Ryan. Yeah, Dober and Ryan is a good all to inherit. Depends on who you have. If you have Dober, use Dober. If you have Ryan, use Ryan. If you can afford both, why not, right? If you can afford both, just go for both. Okay. But yeah, they are all very good choice in terms of casino, but they are not particularly good. I think runner and leader is gonna be much better in terms of performance in this Champions meeting. Next one is gonna be the new Night Stager, the Sheer Night Stager. She's gonna be a hybrid of the debuffers. Because she does speed debuff and she has the non-stop girl herself, so she's gonna be really good in both in terms of debuff and in terms of acceleration and trying to win or something like that. But her kit doesn't really entirely focus on winning, so she's gonna have a little bit of downside in terms of how she is a hybrid character. She doesn't focus entirely on winning or entirely on debuffing, right? And yeah, that's about the recommendation for the Umers. Next up is the recommendation on the skills, right? Again, same things. For the runners, you gotta take Sete Fortune Favor the Fast from In Bourbon or Turbo Speed if you don't have it on her own. If you can't afford Fortune Favor the Fast, go for Groundworks. Someone like Valentine Bourbon can get Groundworks pretty easily because it needs her awakening skills. And yeah, that's about it. Just be sure to get Sales Guy alt and Red Marusensky alt. Both of these gonna be very good for runners. So yeah, be sure to take that. Okay, for leaders, it's just the same skill we're okay, right? The corner skills, stress skills, just a lot of speed skill that you can take, right? Shippo Akari and just take a lot of middle leg skill and you're gonna be fine. Take non-stop girl, take Red Marusensky skills, and yeah, that's about it for the leaders. For betweeners, again, every acceleration possible for them, like Dober, Ryan, Switch Up Pro, the new acceleration from the medium the new acceleration for medium distances, Aoharu powers if you can get them, on any other acceleration, and yeah, and a lot of speed skill that you can take from the all categories. For Chaser, I don't recommend running Chaser because they doesn't have any skill that's particularly good. So I don't think Chaser is going to be a thing here. But if you want to run Chaser, use Ghost Ship. She is the only viable option, I think. But yeah, the other option wasn't really good. But yeah, Ghost Ship herself wasn't really good in these courses. But if you still want to run Chasers, go for Ghost Ship. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, next up is the examples that I can get for this video. We have a lot of Oguris here. So the first Xmas Oguri is gonna be maxing speed, more than 1000 powers, and maxing int. Yeah, that's the standard build, right? And stamina, if you are Christmas Oguri, you can go for like 700. But if you are normal Umas that doesn't have X Oguri potential, you're gonna go for probably 800 stamina and one gold recoveries. If you don't have a gold recovery, you're gonna need around 950 stamina. So yeah, be sure to take one gold recovery, and I think it's gonna be better if you're running like 800 stamina plus a gold recovery instead of try to go for 1000 stamina. It's a little bit too much effort, right? You're losing a little bit too much powers and you're losing too much in if you are gonna exchange for that, right? But again, the middle Oguri cab is kind of okay, right? Just be sure to get medium S, right? Medium S is very good. just be sure to get medium S. Some of the example doesn't have medium S, but yeah, they are trying. They're trying their best to get the medium S. And again, but if you want to play a Gus build, I think Gus build is gonna be better if you are running betweeners. If you're running betweener, I think Gus gonna be a lot better than the runners or leader. But if you're running a runner or leader, you don't want to run Gus because it doesn't affect them as much as the betweener in this course, right? Just know that if you want to run Gus, it's gonna be more effective in the betweeners section. Okay, so yeah, this is the status that you're probably gonna run, right? As you can see, Master Oguri run non-stop girl as a skill, right? Someone just run a green NTR goal. It's a very good skill, by the way. And for the Christmas Oguri skills, right? You want to take 3 recoveries, not 4 this time, because 4 kind of screw up the timing this time. We don't have a good recovery skill to use as a 4th recovery. So this time we're gonna be only run 3 with the 3-7 as a procs. So yeah, it's better to be that way. Because somehow 3-7 proc is very good timing, so you don't have any other option except that. Again, yeah, that's about it for this video. If you have any question about the champions meeting or anything at all, feel free to drop it down below. I will be reading it and hopefully answers. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.